rebounder at 7. He averages a block per game as well. 5th in the Big East in scoring, 6th in rebounding. Also an emotional leader for this Xavier team.
No, we got heat coming in this game. I mean, we have been looking forward to it. This is the two fastest teams, I think, from up and down the court that we've had all day, where you put them against each other. This is going to be great, man. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Time now for the opening tip, sponsored by AutoZone. What makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination? Because they offer free battery testing and charging and reliable replacement batteries, and they've always got your battery solution. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Xavier wins the tip. They move it from left to right, and we are underway in our final game of this Friday in Milwaukee. McKnight on the right wing, chest pass, top of the key. Conwell fires the 3 and hits. What a start for Xavier. Conwell was looking for the contact. 3-0 Musketeers.
Ryan Conwell looks like a linebacker. At 215 pounds, he's cut. He's in great shape. He's long and athletic. Fantastic player.
Early post touch. Ivisic misses on the left-handed hook shot, too strong. What a matchup with Ivisic and Fremantle inside. Left to right, Xavier now looking to push. 40 seconds in with a 3-point lead. Lob it up towards the rim. Fremantle comes down underneath. Couple of pump fakes, floats it up. May have been blocked by Ivisic, and is collected underneath by Trey White for Illinois.
That's a good sign if you're Illinois. Ivisic getting a block early, getting his hand on that shot from Fremantle.
Riley looking to cut through. Ivisic lobs it inside, and then Riley is hit on the catch by Marcus Foster on the right block. Just 57 seconds in, it's 3-0 Xavier, but the first foul of the game goes against the Musketeers. So Illinois will inbound baseline near side. Kasparis Yakachonis is one of the most creative players in the country. Leading scorer on this team for Illinois, 15 points per game, but also 4.6 assists. And he has just got such a feel for the game, running the show offensively. He'll lob it to the top of the key for Kylan Boswell. Plenty of NCAA tournament experience with Arizona. He throws an errant pass to the corner. Far side step back 3. It's Yakachonis at short. And the rebound pulled in by Foster in traffic. Xavier looking to push from left to right in their black uniforms with a white Xavier block across the chest and the white numbers on the stomach and back. Swain drives middle with a left-handed dribble, delivering some pain, but he missed it off the window with a left hand. Riley comes away with a rebound. Now he'll push from right to left for Illinois. Boswell thought about the 3 ball. That's not his bread and butter. Instead, he's going to get the screen to his right from Ivisic. Now Riley on a reload against Conwell on the outside, 15 to shoot. Dancing with the basketball, puts it in his left hand. Hooks it, right wing, Ivisic, 3 ball, off the heel, rebound. Yakachonis guides it to Boswell. Second chance for Riley on the left wing, in and out for 3. And the rebound underneath goes to Foster for Xavier. 3-0 Musketeers, 2 minutes gone, first half.
This game is flying. I'll talk at the dead ball. This is wild.
Swain drives left, reload Conwell straight away, working on Boswell, that elite defensive player on the perimeter. Ball finds Foster right wing, looks off the defensive White, drives right, fades from 10, and he missed it short. Oh, what a rebound, Swain over the top, and an offensive rebound, second chance now for McKnight driving middle. Into the paint, floats it up too strong, and it's pulled in by White for Illinois.
Great drive by McKnight, right through that left slot to get down that elbow, just missed the layup.
Long strides, White takes it coast to coast. He goes slicing through the lane from the right to the left to lay it home. It's 3-2 Xavier.
Trey White needs a big night for the Illini if they're going to win this game. He's got to be very, very efficient, just like that drive.
Had been in double figures in 5 straight before their Big Ten tournament loss to Maryland. That was a drubbing, 88-65. Fremantle on the left wing, he'll load up the 3 and knock it down. Zach Fremantle had a huge finish against Texas, puts his team up 6-2.
Zach Fremantle has got an extremely quick release for any size, but especially for a big man at 6'9".
He scored 6 of Xavier's final 8 in the first 4 win against Texas. Backdoor cut, Riley down the left alley, missed it with the left hand. Rebound, Yakachonis is fouled on the way back up. 16:52 to play in this first half. Our first free throws incoming, courtesy of the Lithuanian.
Well, Kasparis Yakachonis is so quick. I mean, he can really see. Obviously, he's a tremendous passer. But that ability to sneak in there, grab that board, that was really, really impressive. He came from the other side of the board on the left side to get it on the right. 84.1% at the free throw line, coming off his 5th double-double of his freshman campaign. He has struggled from 3 over his last 3, but he rattles home the first free throw to make it 6-3. Xavier 2 for 6 to start this game, but they are 2 for 2 from downtown, and that's really
where they make their money. 39% from three-point range for the Musketeers. And while Illinois only shoots 31%, as Yakachonis hits the second free throw as well, they do shoot a ton of them, taking 33s per game and making 9.5. Left to right, Xavier moving up 6-4. 3.5 minutes in to our final game on this Friday in Milwaukee. Swain will load up a left wing three. That's short. They're going to let him take those. Not a great three-point shooter. Rebound, long one, tracked down by Riley. Get it up the floor quickly for White in the far side corner. Now he'll drive right, kick it, right wing. It's a three. Ivisic off the heel. Long rebound, right place, right time, goes to Trey White. Bounce it. Boswell, left wing three. He's got it. Rattle it home from the outside. And the first lead for Illinois is 7-6.
Well, Illinois is getting to that glass. Long rebounds because of all the threes.
Oh, the spin. Fremantle. Now you see me. Now you don't. He drove left, spun right, and the trampoline finish with two hands. 8-7.
Adam Cohen told me yesterday he's at 4% body fat. How light was he flying up into that basket? Incredible.
1 point Xavier lead, 4 minutes in. Ivisic on the back down, floats it up and in with a left hand from 8 feet out, right on top of that restricted area, over the top of Fremantle, makes it 9-8. Left to right, McKnight quickly into the front court. The trailer is Swain. He leaves it for Foster on the right wing, off the screen left. Pump, thought about the three, now he'll bounce it for Fremantle. Extra feed, far side corner. It's Conwell off the screen to his right. Driving middle. Fend it. Outside. Left wing three. Fremantle. This time he's short. And the rebound uncontested goes to Boswell.
Great action by Xavier, though. It might have been a miss by Fremantle, but he was wide open.
Here's Will Riley, the talented freshman for Illinois. Driving down the right alley. Gets all the way inside, but he missed it with the right hand. Ivisic keeps it alive on an offensive rebound and then try to get it back to Riley in traffic. Knocked away. Conwell with a steal left to right. Puts the head down the right alley. Banks it home. The lefty delivers with his dominant hand on the inside finish. 10-9 Xavier.
That is where Xavier is at their best, Noah. In the open floor, attacking, had a 3-on-2 break.
5 for Conwell, 5 for Fremantle, the two leading scorers. Leading the way as Xavier leads by 1. 5 minutes in. Yakachonis straight away, hooks a pass. Ivisic, a right wing three. Bullseye! Tomislav Ivisic from downtown makes it 12-10 Illinois.
One of the best shooting bigs in all of college basketball. Great threes, taking 3 of them. Got to make sure Ivisic is getting at least half of the ball screens into the roll game.
14.5 to play in this first half. Swain short corner far side. Faces up against Riley. He's got the size advantage in terms of weight, and he just goes right at him. Bully in the sandbox underneath, and just squeezes it in with the right hand. 12 apiece.
Such good, strong guards. They all look like football players. It's such wide shoulders.
Ivisic running to the rim. What a find by Yakachonis. He led him down the right alley, lays it in with the right hand. Quickly back the other way. It's McKnight to the basket and ties it right back up at 14 with a left hand.
This team is so fast. Underrated guards, underrated break. Fast-paced game. This is making the Troy-Kentucky game look like like Princeton versus Yale in the old days.
13:45 to play in the first half. Yakachonis got caught in the air. Ivisic just come down with a dangerous pass, short corner near side. Double team comes around Boswell. Yakachonis ball fake, and now the step up for Foster. Yakachonis deep three. Oh, he's got it. Kasparis Yakachonis. That's what he does. Tough shot taker, tough shot maker. Timeout on the floor with 13:31 to play, and Yakachonis gives Illinois a 17-14 lead. Timeout sponsored by Rocket. Own the dream. 3-point cushion for the Illini. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Right now, get 2.99% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end March 31st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
People always ask me, Guy, why are you so confident? And I tell them because I shop for a used car with Carfax. Why Carfax? Because I was able to pause for the facts. What kind of facts? Used car facts. Facts. Like which car has been in a reported accident, which ride has the best value, facts. Which car will have me feeling so confident that I'll just turn up the radio facts. And roll down the windows facts. And belt out show tunes, knowing full well that I cannot sing. Facts. Carfax is the answer. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Meanwhile at Xfinity.
Okay, huddle up. Do you realize how many fans stream basketball? It's madness.
But real fans stream with Xfinity Internet.
Totally. We've engineered a super fast connection.
With reduced buffering and low lag.
'Cause making streaming better is what we do!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Can we let go now? It's really not a huddle with two people.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and stream live sports from the best seat in the house. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Actual speeds vary. Not guaranteed.
Flying with a ridiculous pace to start this 6-11 matchup. Let's check each team's tournament resume, sponsored by Monster.com. Monster.com helps you slam dunk the job search and make your next career move. Monster.com provides great coaching and millions of job openings. Get off the bench and go to Monster.com today. Well, Illinois, coming off the Elite Eight run last year, they started 12-3 with just a couple really tough losses to Alabama, Northwestern, and Tennessee. Very good teams. Then dealt with injuries and illnesses to Ivisic. Even Yakachonis had a forearm. And then had a historically bad loss to Duke at MSG. And I think a lot of people looked at the team and said, they're not built for this. Well, they find their rhythm towards the end of the regular season, 21-12 coming into this game, and they're showing their firepower early. For Xavier, 6-0 start, then stumbled to 8-5, but they had to be really great down the stretch because they were 14-10 at one point on the season before winning their final 7 regular season games and getting that first 4 spot with a win over Texas. Straight away 3 Conwell at the timeout. That ricochets off the side of the rim as John Hughley is in for Xavier. They've made a couple of changes, including Dante Maddox, their scorer off the bench, checking in. Hummerhouse out there for Illinois. Yakachonis down the left alley. He thought he got fouled. He missed it with the right hand off the front iron. No real numbers. It's a 4-on-4 left to right. McKnight doesn't care. Takes it down the left alley, probes through, stops on a dime, but he was out of bounds on the baseline and turns it right back to the Illini.
Well, Morez Johnson in the game right now and John Hughley in the game. Neither one of those guys are where they need to be as far as like perimeter threats. Not like what we had at first. Going to be key. Can they get some screen set, get some rolls, try to create some pick and roll advantages in the lane?
Yakachonis. Oh, what a find on the cut. Boswell was wide open under the basket for the easy lay.
They ran what's called the Spain action where there's a ball screen and then the guard screens for the big, and the guard busted back. Got a wide open layup.
Push up from the free throw line. Jerome Hunter off the mark to the right. 19-14 Illinois in front. 12.5 to play in the first half. Yakachonis is just in control of this game early offensively, already with 5 points and 4 rebounds to go with 3 assists. Around it goes to Trey White, left wing. Jab step drive, kick it near side corner, Hummerhouse. Back to Yakachonis with 10 on the clock. Step away, 15, doesn't take the footer. Instead, he hands it off. White spins in the lane, fades from 10, and banks it home on the near side. Tough finish to make it 21-14.
High level finish. Like you said, high off that board on the spin. Great play by Trey White.
And a 7-0 Illinois run in the last 90 seconds to take this 7-point lead. Their fans are on their feet. Maddox right wing 3. Oh, it died on the back iron and fell. Dante Maddox is a microwave off the bench and shows you what he's in the game for. 21-17. Illinois by 4. 11:40 to play. First half. Yakachonis leaves it. It's Boswell left wing. Guarded by Conwell. Now a switch. Jerome Hunter steps up. Boswell drives down the left alley. Fend off with the right hand. Puts it up through the contact. He couldn't bank it in, but he'll get 2 free throws when we come back. 11:31 to play in this first half. The pace continues to be blistering. The shot making continues to be incredible. And with a timeout on the court, Illinois holding on to a 21-17 lead with 11:31 to play in the first half. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot doot, and sometimes it's like.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh, yeah.
And we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the...
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
You know what I love about spring? It's the season of change. And that means it's time for a closet refresh. Enter Kohl's. With the extra 15% off they have going on, I saved on the latest styles for my entire family. Like a cute dress for myself, linen shorts for my husband, and spring jackets for my kids. Just add sunshine and we're set. All thanks to Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 15% offer ends March 23rd. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed sponsored jobs.
What's up, insiders? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for the first 4. The tournament is here. March Madness is here. The craziness is here. Don't forget, hit that like button down below and share this link out so we can get more basketball fans here in the chat, hanging out with us, cheering on your favorite team, or if you've got any bets on the game, let us know. We'll see you back in the chat. Thanks for being here. Good luck to your team.
Right by you.
11:31 to play, first half, 21-17 Illinois up on Xavier. Later on, we'll select the Smart Coaching Move of the Day, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. You want to do it this time?
No, you singing?
Do you want to sing this time?
No, I'm not singing.
Okay.
No, I haven't sang.
We'll get there Sunday.
Elementary school in church. I'm not singing. That's not in any contract.
We'll see.
So I feel like I should be giving you my contract based on this game is going so fast you can't even catch a breath.
We're getting there. The last 2 timeouts have certainly helped, but I mean to get to 11:31 to play in this first half, it feels like this game just tipped off. And a credit to both these teams for keeping up with that pace. Both have made 3 threes. And Xavier shooting 47% from the floor. Normally you say 1 turnover, 47%, 3 of 6 from 3, you'd be up big. Instead, Illinois is shooting 50% from the floor. They've got 1 turnover, but they have 4 offensive rebounds. And now Boswell going to the free throw line for 2 more.
Well, they're really, really active to start this game on that glass, and it's created 5 points for them. But it's the way that they're going. They're not getting stuck by watching. They're getting away from the contact. It's going to be big for Xavier to hit early and to hit often because they are committed to getting to that glass for Illinois.
Boswell makes the first free throw. Get good at money so you can be a little bad. Invest well at Empower.com. Boswell, 79% on the season, was the 36th ranked transfer in the country coming over from Arizona. He goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now Dre Gibbs Lawhorn, one of the few carryovers from last year's Elite 8 team, checks in off the bench. Boswell sits. So Gibbs Lawhorn, Ivisic, Yakachonis, Riley, and Johnson are the 5 for Illinois. Xavier had Jerome Hunter, Conwell, Hughley, as well as Swain and Maddox as the 5 on the floor. On the right wing, Swain hooks it to the top of the key. Hunter will let the 3 fly. Off the heel, off the top of the backboard, and taken in by Ivisic.
That's where Hunter's improved. That 3 at the top of the key, but not on that one. He fell back.
Yakachonis running the show from right to left for Illinois. They have a 6-point lead with 11 minutes to play in the first half. Hot potato on the outside ends up with Riley on the left wing, and a foul on the inside as Swain was battling for position with Ivisic, and he'll pick up the personal foul. It'll be the 4th on Xavier. So that'll be number 1 on Dalen Swain. As more changes here, Fremantle coming back in the game for Sean Miller and Xavier. And he'll replace Hunter. Yakachonis gets it in, and right back from Ivičić on the left wing. These two have just had such a great chemistry from day one this year. Pull up pop from 15. Yakachonis a little too strong. Fremantle guides the rebound of Swain, and it's going the other way on a foul on Will Riley, the freshman for Illinois, on the loose ball. The first team foul against the Illini.
And that was very aggressive play. Right now our matchups are Ivičić and Fremantle, which are both guys that can step outside and play the pick and pop game with excellence. And we've got Hughley inside with Merez Johnson.
Approaching the midway point of this first half. 23-17 Illinois. Xavier basketball. Maddox has it on the outside and hands it for Conwell. With 38 points in the Big East tournament loss to Marquette. We're somewhat quiet with just 11 against Texas. Now Maddox on the right wing with 10 to shoot off the screen to his left. Hughley puts up from the free throw line, and he's fouled. Just came up short, but he'll get 2 free throws with 10:26 to play in this first half, down 6.
Really good drive. Now you've got Hughley right now who is being matched up with Ivičić. Great job. Keep him in the 5-out, but when he rolls, they've got to look to find him inside. That's a matchup you want to attack with Ivičić in a one-on-one in the post anytime you can.
Maddox hits on the first free throw. Don't forget to download the brand new Westwood One Sports app and catch every minute of the NCAA tournament anytime, anywhere. Don't be left out. Get the Westwood One Sports app today, available for iOS and Android. Marcus Foster checks back in for Hughley. So Fremantle, Foster, Maddox, Conwell, and Swain are the 5 for Sean Miller. It'll be Gibbs, Lawhorn, Riley, White, Ivičić, and Yakachonis for Brad Underwood. And Maddox goes 2 for 2 to bring this back to within 4. It's 23-19, approaching the 10-minute mark of the first half with Illinois in front. Yakachonis brings it across the timeline from right to left in his white uniform with Illinois written in script font across the chest. And then Ivičić just threw it to no man's land, trying to find the flashing Riley, but he air melded out of bounds in a turnover.
Yeah, intention was good. He thought they had the cutter, but that's where you got to recognize where it is and just keep the ball yourself.
10:13 to play first half. Xavier from left to right. Conwell will walk it across that midcourt stripe. Musketeers shooting 44% from the floor and 3 of 7 from 3. Conwell puts the head down the right alley, fades, and missed a too strong offensive rebound. Swain had a block by Riley out of bounds. It'll stay with Xavier with 15 on the shot clock.
Well, Dalen Swain set the screen, stepped back to the top. There was nobody thinking about Dalen Swain at the top of the key. 3 people are around the shot by Conwell, and there slides in Dalen Swain to keep it alive on that board to get the out-of-bounds play.
Short stint for Trey Gibbs Lawhorn as Boswell checks back in for Illinois. Xavier inbound for Fremantle on the left wing. Puts one dribble down, picks it up. Now Swain will load up a left wing 3. Yes, sir! That is a big deal if he can start making them from the outside. It's 23-22. Xavier back within a point.
Threes from Dalen Swain are an added bonus to your offense.
9:40 to play first half. Ivičić had it poked away initially, gets it back in the short corner far side. Back down with a left-handed dribble on Fremantle. Gets to the right block. Ivičić missed it with a left hand. Good defense by Fremantle. Now it's Swain in transition left to right. Riley steps up. Fremantle trailing the play, has the top of the key. Overhead pass goes to Maddox on the left wing. Driving left, spinning right. Fremantle camps out on the outside. Maddox posting on Boswell. Can't move him with those strong legs. 10 to shoot now Fremantle. Short corner Jay. Far side is short. And an uncontested board falls to Boswell.
This was football. You'd have put those two in the Oklahoma drill.
Right.
Because they are going at each other.
9 minutes left in the first half. Illinois 23, Xavier 22. Boswell, hook it. Ivičić, left wing 3. Kaboom! Thomas Ivičić with his second triple. Makes it 26-22 Illini.
Such a great pop. Zach Fremantle stayed with the ball too long and couldn't get back out to challenge the 3 enough to alter it.
8:40 to play first half. Illinois fans back on their feet behind their bench. Swain has the basketball right in front of the Illinois bench. He crosses, drives middle, missed it with the right hand. Riley with the defense. Ivičić swipes down the board. Right to left Boswell in transition. Slows it down, hands it off. Trey White on the right wing. Ivičić now top of the key. And a reload with Riley at the logo at midcourt. 18 to shoot. Riley drives right, stops on a dime. Ivičić back at the top of the key, at the controls, had it knocked away, got it back, floated inside. Riley goes to the far side corner to get it, spins baseline, and Riley stepped out of bounds before the emphatic flush.
Well, Ivičić right now is facilitating up top. He's looking for that 3. He had 2 opportunities inside this offense. One at the beginning after his first handoff to roll to the rim and force the help. They've got to recognize that because right now he's just living on the perimeter.
Riley got awfully close to staying in bounds on that last call. But it was a turnover, 26-22 Illinois, 8:07 to play. Xavier basketball in this first half. And McKnight's back on the floor. Will move it from left to right for the Musketeers. Now Fremantle has it straight away. Hands it off. Maddox on the outside, working on Yakachonis. Quick ball reversal. Fremantle straight away, three. Off the heel. Rebound is going the other way. It's an offensive foul on Jerome Hunter on the shove in the back. 7:52 to play. And a timeout on the floor with the score. Illinois 26, Xavier 22. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Old Spice Swagger Body Wash will make you the MVP of freshness and confidence. With its irresistible scent, it will transform your shower experience, leaving you feeling fresh on and off the field. Pair it with Old Spice Swagger Deodorant, the #1 aluminum-free brand that keeps you
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have you filled out your bracket yet? Have you filled it out and have you joined our group yet? To track all the way through every single live stream that we do here on Toronto Sports Insider for March Madness. Get your brackets in now. They lock Thursday before the first game tips off. So make sure you click that link that is pinned in the chat. And while you're at it and we've got your attention, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. We're trying to grow an awesome community here and hit 100,000 subscribers. Please help us get there. We'll be live every single game of March Madness. See you back in the chat.
Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/MVB tickets.
Without maintenance teams behind the scenes, everything stops. Even the game. Lights, broadcast equipment, cooling. You ensure the assets that matter most work. MaintainX was built for professionals like you. A modern maintenance app that helps manage work orders, schedule maintenance, and track inventory. So keep the madness on the court, not in your operations. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com/MVP. That's maintain in the letter x.com/MVP.
Brad Heller back in our Westwood One studios. Let's check the tournament scoreboard, sponsored by GoodRx. Check GoodRx for simple, smart savings on weight loss medications and other prescriptions at GoodRx.com. Two-time defending champ UConn up on Oklahoma, 32-24, 90 seconds to go before halftime. That's the 8-9 matchup in the West region. Florida awaits the winner, the Gators, 95-69 over Norfolk State. The 2 seed in the South, Michigan State, facing Bryant. It is 10-7 Spartans. 6 minutes into that one. You can hear every game on the new Westwood One Sports app. Let's get you back to Milwaukee. Noah Eagle and Tom Crean.
Illinois 26, Xavier 22 with 7:52 to play. In first half action, winner of this game moves on to take on Kentucky in the round of 32 here in Milwaukee. March Madness is coming to a court near you. Experience it live as the nation's best college basketball teams compete for a chance to cut down the net. Secure your seats today at ncaa.com/MBB tickets. Yakachonis will move it from right to left for Illinois with a 4-point cushion, drives left, and a lot of contact. The foul is going to be called on Davion McKnight. That's going to send Yakachonis to the free throw line.
Great after timeout call by Brad Underwood. Had everyone believing that they were going to loop under and the second screener. He would slip and come back under. They would roll it Bisic, and Yakachonis just took it straight to the rim on the right side with his left hand. Great drive, great isolation play.
What a start for Yakachonis with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers in his first 12 minutes of action. He's played every second of this game so far. And his first free throw is up and good.
And right now they're 1 away from the bonus, so everything at the rim, they have a chance to capitalize right now. Brad Underwood's very good at that. He's very good at getting his team to the bonus, and he's very good at utilizing it once he's there.
Xavier shooting just 36%, and Illinois, with a second free throw from Yakachonis going down, leads 28-22 with 7:40 to play in this first half. Xavier quickly down the floor, back the other way. McKnight Quick ball reversal to the outside. Foster straight away, driving to his right, trying to navigate through this Illinois defense. It is tight in the paint right now. Back to the outside for McKnight. 13 to shoot as he drives left. Pulls up from 10. Floats it in with the left hand. Davion McKnight gets it. Xavier back to within 4, 28-24.
McKnight is such a great leader for this team. Obviously, he can play. He can get in the paint. They love his leadership.
7:10 to play. First half. Hummerkaus, left wing three, in and out. That's what he was brought here to do. But just can't hit the open look there. 4-point deficit for Xavier moving across the midcourt line. 23 on the shot clock for Fremantle on the left wing. Bounces it straight away. Right back to the far side. Foul line extended. Fremantle. Two-man game. Gets it back to Jerome Hunter. Handoff. Maddox stepping to a left wing three. Oh, yeah! Dante Maddox cans it from the outside, and Xavier's back within one. 28-27.
Yakachonis was doing a great job of trailing, as was everybody else. In Illinois, he got hung in the screen, and there's the three.
Ivisic, left wing. His response, he drills his third three of the first half. 31-27. Big man, big range.
Got to play him as a guard with that three-point shooting. Much like what Illinois did to Danny Wolf at Michigan, you almost have to do that with Ivisic here.
Back down, fade, way too strong off the top of the backcourt from Hunter on the far side. 31-27 lead, Illinois running now right to left. Yakachonis drives left, spins right, and he's fouled on the way up. Two more free throws incoming, as Illinois is in the bonus anyway, but this one in the act of shooting with 6:09 to play in the first half.
When you look at Ivisic and the way he's playing inside of this game, he's in such great condition. It just goes to show how much they missed him when he was hurt and then when he had the mono. I mean, they couldn't get him back, right? And then when he came back, he wasn't close to being ready. He looks phenomenal tonight.
So Yakachonis right back to the free throw line where he's 4 for 4 to start this game. And the first one up and good. Snow Eagle and Tom Crean here at our Grainger courtside seats in Milwaukee. For the ones who get it done, there's Grainger, offering professional grade products for all industries, fast delivery, free technical support. Call, click, Grainger.com, or just stop by. Changes for Sean Miller and Xavier. They get Ryan Conwell back in the game. Foster just picked up his second foul, and so he's going to go to the bench. It's Swain, Conwell, Hughley, McKnight, and Maddox against Hummerkaus, Boswell, Ivisic, White, and Yakachonis, who goes 2 for 2 at the line and will promptly be replaced by Will Riley. 33-27, Illinois in front, 6:09 to play, first half. It has been a masterful half from Illinois, and despite not playing their best, Xavier only down by 6 with 6 minutes to play in the first frame.
Well, it's going to be big right now. Illinois is not fouling, so they're nowhere near the bonus for Xavier, and you're in the bonus of Illinois. That's the story of the rest of this half.
Conwell off the screen to his right. Drives, nearly traveled, kept his footing. Hughley, top of the key, had it knocked away by Boswell. Steal for Illinois. It's a 4-on-3 if they hurry. Boswell right to left. Leave it Hummerkaus on the right wing. Good recovery defensively in transition by Xavier. 6-point Illinois cushion. 5.5 to play in the first half. Boswell swinging. Hummerkaus drive on the baseline far side. Back down on Conwell. Likes the matchup. Kick it out. Knocked away. Swain right in there to take it away. Up ahead, Maddox, transition three. Off the heel, long rebound, Hummerkaus on the near side. And Illinois will slow it down with 5:15 to play in the first half, up 6.
Good choice. And Hummerkaus had a spin in the paint, trying to play the bully ball aspect across the top. Throws it back out. All he had to do is spin to his left shoulder for a layup.
Riley off the screen to his right from Ivisic. Turns the corner, puts the head down for 2. With the right hand, it's Riley right down the right alley. 35-27, largest lead for Illinois with 4:50 to play in the first half. Crowd is involved now here in Milwaukee. A lot of hometown flavor for the Illini. Hughley hands it off to Swain. He'll try a right wing three, and he gets the roll off the front iron. The second three of the night for Dalen Swain, who had just 4 makes from the outside on the season. And a timeout called from Xavier with a 5-point deficit, 35-30, with 4:37 to play here in the first half. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce, spruce, spruce.
It's Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people and pets. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible result in just 1 hour, and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Weeds die by the next day.
Who let the dogs
Find Spruce wherever weed killers are sold.
Listen up, fellow Gen Xers. Elizabeth Banks here. The recommended age for pneumococcal pneumonia vaccination has been lowered to 50 and older, even if you're healthy. It's up to us to lead the way. We've done this before. Music videos, fanny packs, even the World Wide Web. Let's do it again and get vaccinated, because we're at over 6 times greater risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Gen X, this is our shot. Visit vaxassist.com and schedule a vaccine today. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Save no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
It's time for basketball, and right now, Uber Eats has deals on Burger King, Buffalo Wild Wings, KFC, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a burger. Get game day deals now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Monster.com helps you slam dunk the job search and make your next career move. With great coaching and millions of job openings, Monster.com empowers you to score your next position and win the job hunt. Get off the bench and go to Monster.com today.
Back in Milwaukee, where Illinois leads Xavier 35-30, 4:37 to play in the first half. Download the official NCAA March Madness Live app, and you can listen to every Westwood One broadcast of the men's and women's basketball tournament for free. Just look for the headphones icon on any live game. And if you're in the car, it seamlessly integrates with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Get the official NCAA March Madness Live app today. 4:37 to play, and this has just been a slugfest so far.
It has, and Dalen Swain's made 2 threes. He made 4 the entire season.
Yeah, including one the other night, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's got 3 in the NCAA tournament. Pretty impressive. I wouldn't fall in love with it, though, right now if I'm Dalen Swain. They're not guarding him for a reason. Those are added bonus plays. A lot of times when you're not being guarded, you want to get a handoff going so you can force your man out of the paint. But he's taking the bait and making them pay for it right now.
Swain with 8, Maddox with 8 for Xavier. They trail by 5. Ivisic has 13 points and 4 rebounds for the Illini. Goes to set the screen for Riley on the right wing. Pick and pop Ivisic. What a pass inside Boswell. Zooms it to the far side corner, but Trey White comes up short for 3. Rebound, batted around, pinballs to White. Taken away by Xavier and then knocked out of bounds. It'll be Xavier. Nope, it's going to stay with Illinois. It looked like it was off Humrickhouse. Instead, they're going to say Maddox was the last to touch it.
Great rebound to keep that alive, though, from Trey White. He was like at the high point on a football catch. I mean, he went and got it. Man, 2 hands, actually kept the ball alive.
Boswell will trigger in front of the Xavier bench on the far side, and he threw it away. McKnight steps in, left to right, coast to coast, missed it with the left hand. Good verticality from Humrickhouse. Now Illinois looking to push up by 5. White will slow it down on the right wing. Calls for the screen. Moves to his left. Hands it for Riley. Gets a right back from Ivisic on the right wing. Sean Miller barking out defensive signals. Ivisic caught on the right wing. Left-handed delivery inside on the right block. Humrickhouse with a size mismatch against Maddox. Floats it up, in and out. Rebound. Falls to Maddox. 3:45 to play here in the first half. Conwell left wing 3. That's short. Quick trigger from Conwell, who can get hot in a hurry. A 35-30 Illinois lead. They keep the ball from right to left with 3.5 to play in the first. Boswell, chest pass, Riley, couple feet behind the line. He has extended his range as the season's gone on. He's also gotten tougher. Showing it there on the drive to his right. He's fouled on the way up by Swain. 2 free throws incoming when we return as Illinois leads 35-30 with a timeout on the floor. 3:24 to play in the first half. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way.
That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
The Jeep Celebration event is your chance to start a brand new adventure with great deals on our legendary Go Anywhere, Do Anything SUVs, like the Grand Cherokee 4xe, our most capable Grand Cherokee ever, the Jeep Wrangler 4xe, our most capable Wrangler ever, or the Jeep Compass, our most affordable SUV. Hurry in for an exceptional offer during the Jeep Celebration event and let the adventure of a lifetime begin. Jeep is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
35-30, 3:24 to play in the first half. Illinois holding on to this 5-point cushion. They led by as many as 8. Let's check the road to the Final Four tournament summary, sponsored by Marriott. Take your game day rituals on the road with Marriott Bonvoy. Over 30 hotel brands for every kind of fan. Explore more at MarriottBonvoy.com/NCAA. Well, the Big Ten so far, perfect in this year's tournament. 5-0. Michigan State, Oregon, Illinois, all playing right now. The Big East, though, is 3-1. And while they only got 5 teams in the bracket, you've got 1 win in the first 4 from Xavier. St. John's won, and Creighton won yesterday in the first game of the tournament. Marquette, the only loss, that was earlier today against New Mexico. Xavier and UConn both in action currently.
All those units going to the team. Everybody making money off those tournament games. Good for the Big Ten.
Big Ten is having a great start. Purdue will have McNeese tomorrow, which will be a fascinating matchup as Riley goes to the free throw line for Illinois. And his first one is good. The freshman shoots it at 72%. His last 13 games of the season, he has just been on a tear. 16.3 points per game over the last 13. He was in double figures 21 times in this freshman campaign, but there was a stretch as he makes the second free throw early in Big Ten play where the physicality seemed to be getting to him. He has completely adjusted. He has attacked at a different level, and Riley now with 4 points puts Illinois up 37-30.
You're exactly right. He's playing with so much more confidence, and the game has slowed down for him. And that usually takes a little time for a freshman.
Straight away 3 rattles home. Marcus Foster makes it rain to make it 37-33. Xavier back within 4. 2:55 to play first half in what has been a back-and-forth affair so far. In our final game of the night, a steal. Swain saves it on the sideline. Beautiful job to step in front. Swain, skip it. Maddox, drive, push, right hand, no, from the left side of the lane. Yakachonis hit the deck. Merez Johnson claimed the rebound, and now Riley will move it on the near sideline from right to left. Sets the offense in motion with 20 on the shot clock. Screen from Johnson to his right. Hooks it to Boswell at the control straight away. Half the shot clock gone. Right back to Riley on the left wing. Screen to his left from Johnson. Riley spins, circles, behind the back. Riley, pump, couple of pumps, and a travel. Nice defense by Marcus Foster to force the turnover.
Yeah, he kept the ball way too long, Will Riley did. They missed early when Merez Johnson rolled to the paint. He had the seal. They kept it alive, tried to do something that wasn't there. And that's where Illinois is really good at getting behind the ball when there's penetration. And they never had that. There was nobody on the left side to bail him out, and he forced a play that turned into a travel.
2:19 to play in this first half, 37-33. Illinois with a 4-point lead. Xavier basketball left to right with Foster, Swain, Conwell, Maddox, and Fremantle. Now the 5 on the floor. Bounce to far side corner. Swain's already hit a couple of threes. They're still giving them some space, but we've got a foul away from the ball. Trey White was trailing the play on the cutting Foster, and he'll pick it up.
Well, if you're Xavier right now, you're running your offense, but you've got to start looking for some back cuts because Illinois is so locked in on their man, all right, that they're almost watching the ball, and their man, all he's got to do is just set up and get a quick back cut out of these actions, especially when Fremantle has it at the top of the key.
Xavier 7 of 14 from 3. Illinois 5 for 11 from 3. They're 10 for 10 at the free throw line. Only 2 attempts at the charity stripe for Xavier. Maddox straight away, dancing on Yakachonis. Steps it back, bounce inside, hook shot from 10, and a foul is called. Fremantle missed it with the right hand, and it's going to go against Merez Johnson on the inside with 1:52 to play to get free throws for Xavier.
Now, Brad Underwood doesn't agree, but you have to be up. He was behind. Ivisic was behind the play. I agree. I don't know where the foul came. They could have called it on the way up.
It was on the arm. Merez Johnson hit him on the arm on the follow-through.
You had better view. You sing, you decipher referee calls. It's just brilliance over here with Noah Eagle.
Fremantle does miss the first free throw off the front iron. Here's another look at the replay right here. Take a look at the arm from Merez Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Nope, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Meanwhile, Maddox will sit for Xavier, and Davion McKnight is going to come in. So McKnight, Conwell, Fremantle, Jerome Hunter, and Marcus Foster are the 5, and Fremantle missed them both. 77% shooter during the season, and a brutal empty trip to keep this at a 2-possession game. 1:44 to play. It's Yakachonis for Illinois, pounding the leather with his right hand at the midcourt logo. Picks up his dribble 35 feet away, leaves it for Boswell, right back to Yakachonis with a live dribble on the right wing. Lob it, short corner, far side. Ivisic, tough pass inside, knocked away, but out of bounds off Xavier with 5 on the shot clock underneath.
Very fortunate for Ivisic. He had the jump hook, but he saw Merez Johnson have a steal on the weak side, and the pass was just a little bit low and bounced out. You get Ivisic down there in the low block, go to the basket.
Oh, what a cut down the left alley. Yakachonis found Boswell, but he airmailed the layup. And now here comes Xavier left to right, down by 4. 1:19 to play first half. Conwell's been quiet. He hooks it inside. Fremantle had position. He had to go and get the pass first. And then a wild attempt with the right hand on the right block. It's out of bounds off Illinois. Looked like it was going to be off of Jerome Hunter of Xavier. Instead, the Musketeers keep the ball with 17 on the shot clock. And if you can read lips, Brad Underwood just looked towards the officials and said, "What are you watching?"
I think he's right. I mean, in our view of the replay, it looks like it was off Hunter.
Now they'll inbound for Foster. Back to Conwell. Left elbow J. Goes down. Ryan Conwell in traffic. Got the scoring started. Back on the board to make it 37-35. And Xavier's back within a bucket with a minute to play in the first half.
Now, it's where you want to go inside and force the officials to make that call, because they may realize they missed it.
Yakachonis, deep step back 3, too strong, rebound, up for grabs inside. Ivisic claims it. Another chance for Illinois, 17 to shoot. Boswell tries to split 2, had it taken away. McKnight with the quick hands and the thievery.
There was no play there, Noah, for Boswell. I mean, he got into the traffic. Too many hands. He had 6 hands around him.
10-second difference, shot clock and game clock with 15 to shoot now for Conwell. Back to Fremantle straight away. A chance to tie or take the lead for Xavier. Conwell guarded by Boswell. Screen to his left. Driving middle. On Ivisic floats it up. No, off the window. Rebound Johnson. Outlet to Boswell. They'll slow it down and hold for 1 with the shot clock turned off. 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Illinois has it up 2. 5 seconds left. Boswell off the Ivisic screen. 3 seconds left. Sidestep. Left wing 3. Oh, he's got it! Kylan Boswell drills a deep 3 at the horn. What a finish for Illinois to extend it to a 5-point lead at the half, 40-35.
They got the switch they wanted right here. Hunter's got his hands down. They're down at his side. Boswell with a little left foot step back, bangs the 3.
That was a couple feet behind the line for a guy who shoots just 22% from three-point territory on the season. It was the 6th made 3 for Illinois. 7 went down for Xavier on the outside. Offense is not a problem through 20 minutes. As the halftime score is Illinois 40, Xavier 35. When we return, we'll head back to our Straight Talk Wireless studios for the halftime report. Need more data so you can stream your Jam Mix on loop? Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. You can choose to get out there. Choose your people. You could choose to go for it. No, like really go for it.
Fourth down, 28-yard line.
Just choose to do something that moves you. Mazda crafts cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. Mazda, move and be moved.
The beauty of a tournament cheat sheet is that someone else spent thousands of hours watching film and analyzing stats so you didn't have to. When it comes to hiring for your small business, LinkedIn does the same thing with candidates. LinkedIn delivers the strongest hiring data and insights to help you identify the right candidates to make the best hiring decisions. Hire professionals like a professional on LinkedIn. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/SXM. That's linkedin.com/SXM. Terms and conditions apply.
Meanwhile at Xfinity.
Okay, huddle up. Do you realize how many fans stream basketball? It's madness.
But real fans stream with Xfinity Internet.
Totally. We've engineered a super fast connection.
With reduced buffering and low lag.
'Cause making streaming better is what we do!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Can we let go now? It's really not a huddle with two people.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and stream live sports from the best seat in the house. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Actual speeds vary. Not guaranteed.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
Fun first half in Milwaukee, 13 combined three-pointers. Illinois up on Xavier 40-35 at the break. Welcome inside the Westwood One Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. I'm Brad Heller. And let's check the tournament scoreboard, sponsored by Maintain X. Maintain X is the asset and maintenance app that brings your unplanned downtime to zero. Try for free at maintainx.com/MVP. That's maintain and the letter x.com/MVP. We'll start with the 2:15 matchup in the South, Michigan State and Bryant. And the Bulldogs are live so far.
Entry pass into the hands of Kohler. He goes to work. On the inside, a shot blocked away by Kramer. Bryant coming back the other way with a 1-point lead in the ball. Pin zone, deep three ball. Got it! On the feed from Timberlake. 19-15, Bryant on top.
Scott Graham on the call. This game's tied now, 21 apiece. 6 minutes to go in the first half. You can hear it on the brand new Westwood One Sports app. UConn and Oklahoma. The Huskies haven't trailed yet. They're up 6 at halftime, 32-26. Florida awaits the winner. The Gators up to 31-4. They crushed Norfolk State 95-69. Oregon off to an 18-2 start against Liberty in the 5-12 matchup in the East. The Ducks lead it 22-8. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Arizona awaits the winner. The Wildcats shot better than 56%. They beat Akron 93-65. New Mexico, a late 10-0 run to stun Marquette 75-66. First tournament win for the Lobos in 13 years. They await the winner of that Bryant-Michigan State game. Kentucky, 2 huge second-half runs as they pulled away from Troy 76-57. Ole Miss nearly blew a 22-point lead, but held on to top North Carolina 71-64. It's going to be the Rebels and Iowa State on Sunday. The Cyclones, 58% shooting as they top Lipscomb by 27. Duke, 93-49 over Mount St. Mary's, 9 straight wins in the round of 64. They'll face a Baylor team that's won 7 straight in the round of 64. The Baylors got by Mississippi State. Maryland, a 32-point win over Grand Canyon, largest tournament win in school history. Next up, Colorado State, the 12, beat the 5 in the West, 78-70. Watch out for the Rams. They've won 11 in a row. Alabama hitting the 90-point mark, 19th time this season, 90-81 over Robert Morris. Next up, St. Mary's. The Gales rallied from 12 down in the second half and got by Vanderbilt, 59-56. Illinois up 5 at halftime on Xavier. When we come back, Nick Ba, our studio analyst, is going to stop by to preview tomorrow's round 2. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle provides an excellent Tide clean, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues like dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
O'Reilly. Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. After battling through the brackets, one team gets the chance to climb the iconic Warner ladder. The final net cutting is the culmination of all the hard work and effort it took to reach this moment. And getting here puts these players and coaches in rare air. It's the same for all the trade professionals working from 20 feet to 20 stories. Every day they challenge themselves to conquer new heights. And Warner is the brand they trust to have their backs. Warner, the #1 pro ladder and official ladder of NCAA March Madness.
Ball above all. Am I right, y'all? Any questions?
Professor, NCAA Division I women's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to get loud? Rep your squad? Get your players hyped up to go all the way to the ship? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/WBB tickets.
Welcome back to the Straight Talk Wireless Studios here in Los Angeles. I'm Brad Heller. Need more data so you can stream your jam mix on loop? Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Illinois 40, Xavier 35 at halftime. All right, our studio analyst Nick Baugh has dropped by. We're going to preview tomorrow's second round action. Hi, Nick. Thanks for being here.
Is it sad to get a little depressed when we're halfway through round one already? That I can't help but I'm excited for the weekend slate, but you can't help but get a little depressed that we're already like halfway through the first round.
I know. Now it means standalone games. How boring.
We can lock in and focus, baby.
But I tell you what, the standalone game, one of them I want to ask you about is the St. John's Arkansas game. Yeah. Patino and Calipari. I mean, St. John's, we've seen they've had some slow starts over the last few weeks. If they have a slow start against Arkansas, could they be in trouble?
Oh, absolutely, they could be in trouble. And I thought Jonas Adu looked terrific against Kansas and scoring in short rolls, providing that punch in the front line. But absolutely, St. John's has been a team that typically their style has a cumulative effect, and so they wear on you with their depth and their pressure and their athleticism, and then usually when that second half hits, that's when they kind of go on their run. Although their game against Omaha was different because they made 14 threes. And if St. John's is able to knock down shots from the perimeter, forget about it. They're the #1 defense in the country according to Ken Palm's defensive efficiency rankings. But if they're knocking down threes, that's a really tall task for anybody, let alone the Razorbacks. But, man, two legends on the sidelines for that game. I lean St. John's here, but I think St. John's is vulnerable just because they could easily have a 2 for 22 from three kind of a game. And if that happens and they start a little slow, Arkansas has absolutely got the talent, especially Boogie Flan, back to make the upset.
Another fascinating matchup, this Houston-Gonzaga game. I mean, the two streaks of Sweet 16s, Gonzaga with 9 in a row, Houston 5 in a row, Gonzaga with the pace, Houston with the defense. How do you look at this matchup?
I boil it down to Houston is one of those teams that traps every ball screen, and they're very aggressive to the ball. Gonzaga has one of the best ball handling and passing point guards in the country in Ryan Nembhard. He leads the country in assists, almost 10 a game. So if you're sitting down to watch this game or listen to this game, when those ball screen comes on Ryan Nembhard's traps, can Nembhard handle the traps? And what happens when he gets it out of the trap? He's not going to be able to probably spoon feed people assists like he normally does. He might have to be a hockey assist kind of a guy rather than a straight up assist guy just because they're going to be so hot on the ball. But Nembhard has been there, done that. He's played and gotten to the second weekend of the tournament multiple times in his career. And again, this Houston team is different than some of the Houston teams in the past. They can shoot. They have multiple guys that can knock knock down threes or shoot at about 40% as a team. But how Nembhard handles the traps for Houston is where my eyes are going to be.
We got about a minute left, and look, you're the best guy to ask about this Creighton team going up against Auburn. How do the Blue Jays make it competitive, and how do they make Bruce Pearl's team sweat it out a little bit tomorrow?
Well, first of all, Auburn's been struggling a little bit. They lost 3 or 4 heading in, and I actually didn't think they played very well against Alabama State. I thought Miles Kelly just knocking down a bunch of shots kind of saved them from a potentially stressful game. But I'll put it to you like this. If you're going to beat Auburn, it starts with being able to defend Janai Broome. And if there's one guy in college basketball that can defend Broome one-on-one, it's Ryan Kalkbrenner, the 4-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year. So I think it starts there. And if Creighton is shooting the way they shot it in game number 1 against Louisville, look out, because Stephen Ashworth, Jackson McAndrew, Jemiah Neal, those guys are really playing with a lot of confidence. Going to be a tall task to take down the number 1 overall seed. But Kalkbrenner's ability to defend the rim and defend the paint is a pretty good place to start.
Our studio analyst, Nick Baugh, thanks for a few minutes as always. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Halftime in Milwaukee, the 6-11 matchup in the Midwest. Illinois leads Xavier 40-35. On the other side, we'll rejoin Noah Eagle and Tom Crean at 5-Serve Forum from the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network. This is the men's basketball tournament.
I used to lack confidence until I shopped for a used car with Carfax. With Carfax, I was able to pause for the facts. I saw all the facts, like millions of cars, reported vehicle histories, and found the best values. Thanks to Carfax, I had the confidence to shop like a pro. Facts. A pro car shopper who feels like a winning ping pong champion. Facts. A ping pong champ whose legendary story is now a blockbuster movie. Facts. Starring me, Little Miss Confident. Yeah! Facts. Sorry, you get it. Shop the allnewcarfax.com.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. You can choose to get out there. Choose your people. You could choose to go for it. No, like really go for it.
4th down, 28-yard line.
Just choose to do something that moves you. Mazda crafts cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. Mazda. Move and be moved.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights. At home or at work, we'll make your happy place your own. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. We proudly use Sherwin-Williams paint.
Feels like home. There's nothing more defeating than a bracket busted during the first few rounds. Clearly, you didn't have the right stats and data to make the right pick. Don't make the same mistake with hiring for your small business. Find top-tier talent in the right place with LinkedIn. LinkedIn has professionals you can't find anywhere else, including those who aren't actively looking for a new job, but might be open to the perfect role. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/SXM. That's linkedin.com/SXM. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, where the score at the half is 40-35. Illinois in front of Xavier. Noah Eagle and Tom Crean back with you from 5-Serve Forum. Glad to have you with us for the rest of the way. Let's check the halftime stats. Sponsored by Barbasol. Barbasol shaving cream delivers a thick lather and close, comfortable shave for half the price of gels. Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol. Well, Illinois shot the ball 44% from the floor, and that last 3 from Kylan Boswell, he's 2 for 2 from the outside, got them to 46% on 6 of 13 shooting from three-point territory. Xavier's been right there with them. 38% overall, but they're 7 of 14 from 3, and the big discrepancy in terms of stats and field goal attempts is at the free throw line in particular. 4 free throw attempts for Xavier. They only made 2 of them. Illinois went a perfect 10 for 10 at the charity stripe in that first half. Illinois led by as many as 8, currently at 5. It has been a back and forth type of game so far. Fast pace for both teams, and the physicality has still been there despite the pace of this one.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very, very efficient game. People are guarding the man. You can tell the communication is good, and it has to be if you're Illinois, because Xavier is so good at taking off on your long closeouts and driving and getting in the paint. But it's been well played. The bigs have done a very good job. No one has been able to get any type of advantage at the rim. And that's big if you're Brad Underwood with a Visage like that, because they're having a real hard time guarding him. And with the 3 threes. But again, it's March, man. Dalen Swain, 2 threes. Colin Malco back. It's March.
This is what this year is all about, and this time of year is certainly about surprises. And we'll see what type of surprises we'll have in the final 20 minutes of this one. Our halftime score, Illinois 40, Xavier 35 for the right to play Kentucky on Sunday in Milwaukee. When we return, we'll have the start of the second half. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Something amazing is happening here. Teams are using AI to improve performance. That's because CDW data engineers are unlocking the next era of AI with Intel Core Ultra processors. With the power to run workloads faster, your business has a better shot at success. Intel and CDW. Make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/Intel Client.
Ball above all. Am I right, y'all? Any questions?
Professor, NCAA Division I women's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to get loud? Rep your squad? Get your players hyped up to go all the way to the ship? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/WBB tickets.
Westwood One presents Great Moments in Tournament History.
March 26, 2005, regional final action between top-seeded Illinois and number 3 Arizona. The Wildcats certainly seemed headed to St. Louis, up 75-60 with just 4 minutes to play. But the Illini kept chipping away and capped off a stunning 20-5 run with time winding down.
It's picked up by Head, above the arc Williams. He'll put up a 3 for the tie. We are tied at 80 apiece. Timeout taken by Arizona. They've given up a 15-point lead. This is unbelievable.
Forcing overtime, where Illinois completed the improbable comeback 90-89 and returned to the Final Four for the first time in 16 years. With another great moment in tournament history, I'm Kevin Kugler.
Get to hear from the Kevins. You got Kugler, you got Harlan. We do have Kevin Harlan in the building as we welcome you back to Milwaukee as well. 5-Serve Forum is the location. Our final game on this Friday evening. Illinois 40-35 advantage over Xavier as we get set to start the second half. It's time now for the second half keys, sponsored by Wago. Trust your game, trust your wiring with Wago electrical connectors. Gear up at wago.com/hoops for your next electrical project. Coach Crean, what do we have?
Well, Xavier's got to keep attacking the rim. 7-14 from 3 is excellent, but they've got to keep attacking, keep the court spread out, because they're going to have to get some foul shots. And they have the guards that can do that. For Illinois, I still think you've got to get a Visage. He's such a good popper, but you've got to find ways to roll him or to get him sealed inside. Put some pressure on the Xavier bigs with him. But I think Yakachonis will have and has to have a big half for Illinois right now. He's the one guy. He's out there. He's capable of so much more. He doesn't hunt. He doesn't press. But I think it's going to be big that he's aggressive to start the second half and throughout the second half.
Well, 9 points for Yakachonis to go with 4 rebounds and 4 assists in 17 minutes. He's on triple-double watch. We've seen him do it before. He's had 10 20-point games this season, 5 double-doubles. He's 10-4, I should say, Illinois is, when he has at least 5 assists. And he's right there at that mark with 4 in the first half. And the biggest key from him in that first half, he hit the one step-back three. But other than that, no field goals, but 6 for 6 at the free throw line. He was forcing the issue.
Absolutely, and he got on the offensive glass. I mean, he just played. He never tried to do something that wasn't there. But with that being said, I think his ability to take on in the pick and roll, his ability to drive from the wing, be ready to get a kick out for a rhythm three, I think those are there. And he was not overly aggressive to press, but he was really, really active, which created those free throws.
Time now for the start of the second half, sponsored by Indeed.com. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. Indeed Sponsored Jobs feature helps you stand out and hire fast. Start at Indeed.com/credit. 20 minutes on the clock. Winner moves on to face Kentucky on Sunday here at Fiserv Forum. It is Illinois up by 5. They will have the basketball in their white uniforms, moving from left to right to start this second half. White, Yakachonis, Boswell, as well as Riley and Ivisic, the 5 for Illinois. McKnight, Swain, Conwell, Fremantle, and Foster for Xavier. It's an early post touch on the far side. Back down Ivisic, and a foul called before the move on Fremantle.
Great job by Brad Underwood to establish that Ivisic is going to go in the post. We know he doesn't always like to roll there, but sometimes you just got to start him there, and that's exactly what Brad did to draw that foul.
And it was the hook from Fremantle, his first personal foul. First foul comes 12 seconds in to this second half. 5-point cushion. Here's Yakachonis, left wing, pick and pop. Ivisic straight away. Short on the 3 ball. Rebound scooped off the ground in the paint. Swain will take it from right to left, coast to coast down the right alley. He's fouled on the way up by Ivisic. 2 free throws incoming for Dalen Swain.
Great job by Swain. That's Xavier basketball. Throw it ahead, attack. They epitomize rim pressure, and that is exactly what you want to have on your break it in the half court. And a great start for Xavier with Swain.
So he'll go to the free throw line where he shoots it at 81%. As mentioned, he had come in scoring in double figures in 12 of his previous 15 games, and now a chance to get this back to a one-possession game and crack double figures again. His first one is up and good. Noah Eagle and Tom Crean here at our Grainger courtside seats in Milwaukee. Gain a winning edge for your business with Grainger. Get fast delivery of industrial-grade supplies to help keep your operations going when you call 1-800-GRAINGER or click Grainger.com. As Swain goes 2 for 2 at the line, so now 13 of 16 games that he's scored at least 10 points, and it's 40-37. Xavier is back within a bucket. 30 seconds in second half. Boswell drives, crosses, moving left. Conwell nearly knocked away. He did.
Oh, bad.
Guarded loose. Steal for Xavier. Conwell right to left. Down the right alley. Blocked inside. The verticality and the two-handed swat by Will Riley. Up ahead. White, near side corner. Step back 3. He's got it. Defense to offense for the Illini. Big time on both ends to go up 43-37.
Somebody would have gone through Will Riley's chest doing that at the beginning of the season in that verticality.
And then a turnover as Fremantle tried to bounce it to the cutting Conwell. It rolls off his foot out of bounds.
What a block by Will Riley. Straight up verticality, tremendous. The Illinois players, they've lost some games here and there, but they have gotten better all year long.
Riley on the back cut, has it on the right block, nearly traveled, floats it up and in from 10 feet out. 45-37, matches the largest lead for Illinois with 18:40 to play. Swain straight away. Quick ball reversal to the near side wing. Conwell has been shut down by Boswell. Bounce it, Fremantle floats it up, too strong on the near side short corner. And Illinois' defense has completely shut the faucet off on this Xavier attack. 18:20 to play. Yakachonis off the screen to his right from Ivisic. Guarded by Conwell. Drives to his left. Just using the body to shield the ball. Count it. And the foul. Puts the head down. Banks it home. The hoop and harm. 10-point Illinois lead with a chance for one more.
And that is a beautiful drive, Noah. He put his head down like you said. Dropped that shoulder. Went through the contact. Didn't initiate it. But he sure took it on and gets an and one. Beautiful play by Yakachonis.
11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and now his 7th free throw attempt of the game with 18:16 to play. Yakachonis up and in. It's an 8-0 Illinois run in the last 51 seconds that all started with a two-handed block from Riley. 2 minutes gone, second half. Largest lead for Illinois currently at 11. Fremantle, bounce it, left wing, Swain, thought about another three. This time we'll put it on the deck. Drive middle, floats it up, too strong. Yakachonis claims his 6th rebound.
Great vision as he comes up the floor, sees everything. Just a phenomenal guard at 6'8".
Off the screen to his left from Ivicic. Now it's Boswell around to Riley, inside short corner near side. Ivicic spins baseline, gets to the rim, blocked by Fremantle. Stayed with him stride for stride. Now Xavier looking to push with McKnight. Shimmy shake in the lane. McKnight gets to the rim, and he lays it in with the left hand off the window. 48-39, Xavier back within 9.
Quickly, McKnight's drive stopped the bleeding because Ivicic was looking for a foul, jogged back. They had numbers on that break. They didn't need him with McKnight's drive.
17.5 to play. Yakachonis left wing 3. Off the back iron, rebound, poked around a couple of times, finally scooped up by Marcus Foster for the Musketeers. They'll bring it into the front court with 17:15 to play. 48-39, Illinois in front. Xavier 7 of 14 from 3. Can they get an open look from the outside? Fremantle hands it off. Foster on the outside, drives middle, stops at the free throw line. Lopen look, top of the key. Swain thought about it. Now swing it near side corner. Baseline drive for McKnight. Relocate, near side corner 3. Swain missed it, too strong. Rebound fought for, going the other way on the loose ball foul. It'll be Zach Fremantle picking up number 2.
Very good action from Xavier. They got the shot they wanted, just had the over the back. But I love how they kept driving the closeouts. Again, Illinois is doing a great job of keeping that lane occupied. And you've got to get – the more you can play with Fremantle out, the more you've got a chance to get to that rim without Ivicic or Hummerkaus in that paint.
So Hummerkaus does check in for Will Riley. They try to set up a play for him. It's intercepted on the far side. Foul line extended by Fremantle. What a bounce pass. McKnight, full length of the court. And Conwell gets fouled on the way up on the left block. He'll get 2 free throws with 16:34 to play. And Xavier down 48-39.
Great throw ahead on that break. Phenomenal. That's a play they love for Hummerkaus, where they set a ball screen with Ivicic and he slips through like he's going to set the screen, but he ends up on the other side. Turnover. Conwell attacking. He totally drove that ball to get fouled, and he was rewarded.
First free throw from Conwell on the way in through. You can listen to Westwood One's exclusive coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament for free on the Varsity Network app. Listen to every game live or on demand. Download the Varsity Network app now and search NCAA Championships. 8-point game as Fremantle will sit. Remember what Brad Underwood told us before the game when we spoke to him about Kylan Boswell defensively, because Ryan Conwell got that first 3 to go that opened the game. He has since gone just 2 for 7 from the floor. Boswell has completely shut him down. Those were his first 2 free throws as he makes the second. He's only got 9 points.
Yeah, and you're exactly right, because the times he's gotten shots is when he's been able to escape Boswell, which has been very, very hard to do.
16.5 to play. It's 48-41 Illinois with the basketball. Yakachonis top of the key. Swain cuts him off with a dribble. But Yakachonis keeps it alive with the right hand. Off the screen from Morez Johnson. Oh, what a find! Morez Johnson rising up on a perfect delivery from Yakachonis. The two-handed flush makes it 50-41 Illinois. 4 minutes gone. Second half. Yakachonis with 12, 6, and 6. Maddox in the game for Xavier, as is Hughley, who hands it off straight away for McKnight. They're trying to free Conwell, and Boswell is like a shadow right there with him. McKnight gets into the paint, floats it up short with the left hand. Rebound uncontested goes to Johnson. And now the outlet for Boswell. He'll run the show left to right. Off the screen, finds the playmaker, Yakachonis. NBA draft top 10 pick expectation as he's driving down the right side and then had it knocked off his leg out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on Illinois with 15:33 to play in this second half. The Illini holding on to a 9-point cushion. Timeout on the court, sponsored by Progressive Insurance. You could save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com. Once again, your score, 50-41, Illinois in front of Xavier. From the Westwood One SCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Right now, get 2.99% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end March 31st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. You can choose to get out there. Choose your people. You could choose to go for it. No, like really go for it.
Fourth down, 28-yard line.
Just choose to do something that moves you. Mazda crafts cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. Mazda, move and be moved.
People always ask me, Guy, why are you so confident? And I tell them because I shop for a used car with Carfax. Why Carfax? Because I was able to pause for the facts. What kind of facts? Used car facts. Facts. Like which car has been in a reported accident, which ride has the best value, facts. Which car will have me feeling so confident that I'll just turn up the radio facts. And roll down the windows facts. And belt out show tunes, knowing full well that I cannot sing. Facts. Carfax is the answer. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Tom Green back with you here in Milwaukee from Fiserv Forum. 15:33 to play, second half between Illinois and Xavier with the Illini up by 9. Be a VIP at the men's Final Four in San Antonio with the NCAA Experience official ticket and hospitality packages. Official NCAA hospitality includes live entertainment, upscale food stations and beverages, appearances by NCAA legends, and much more. To be a VIP at the men's Final Four in San Antonio, visit ncaa.com/VIP.
Well, as you said, Ryan Conwell has got a very quiet 9. And if you're going to escape Kylan Boswell, you've got to do something. Put him in the post, get him into a ball screen that forces some type of switch, isolate him.
Swain has it straight away for Xavier, down by 9, driving down the left alley, bodying up on Morez Johnson. Couple of pump fakes, he sneaks it in, banked it home, and the foul. That's an impressive finish underneath to find the right angle and a chance for 3, 50-43.
Great action, the Spain action. They misdirected it a little bit. They set it up, made it everything look like it was going right. They get great screens in the point for Swain to get all the way to the basket.
He has been the X factor, leads the team in field goal percentage and steals this year, and he completes the three-point play to make it 50-44. Xavier right back to within 6.
They exposed something with Illinois there because the communication wasn't good at all on that action. We'll see if Xavier can stay with it.
Riley back in the game for Illinois. Right-handed dribble working on Swain. Down the right alley. Stops on a dime, and he gets clobbered as Swain was just too far into his momentum as he got caught in the air. So you're saying they ran Spain for Swain, is what you're saying?
Swain, there you go. How about that? How about that? Great call.
Meanwhile, Swain on the other end does pick up the personal. That's his 3rd and the 4th foul on Xavier. Quick trigger in for Boswell near side corner. Driving middle, using that big frame and just lays it in. He cleared all the space he needed on Dante Maddox to make it 52-44. Then right back the other way. McKnight, for the 2nd time tonight, just goes coast to coast and catches the Illini defense sleeping. 52-46.
They get that ball out of bounds so fast right now. And McKnight is he's just a speed demon in the middle of the floor.
Xavier with a turnover, down by 6. Yakuchonis is down late to recover. Numbers the other way, right to left. Hughley missed it as he was filling the lane, then he threw it away. Conwell left wing. McKnight looking to drive. Yakuchonis finally back defensively. 14.5 to play. Conwell down the middle, and it's knocked off the hand of Hughley out of bounds, going back to Illinois.
Well, Conwell got the ball, and Boswell was behind him, so he had a decent drive to get into the lane. He just lost the ball, but that's what you got to do. You've got to keep Conwell moving. You have got to screen Boswell if you're not going to post him up. Somebody's got to put a body on him because his trail ability, staying on that hip, is incredible.
52-46, Illinois in front. 14:20 to play. Winner faces Kentucky on Sunday from Fiserv Forum. Here's Will Riley on the right wing, down the right alley. Kick it, near side corner 3. It's Boswell. It's good. Boswell on target once again with his 3rd 3. He's got 15, and it's 55-46 Illinois. 6 minutes gone to the second. Conwell, leave it. Hunter, jab, down the left alley, floats it up and in with a right hand over the length of Ivisic. timeout call with 13:55 to play. It's 55-48. Xavier back within 7 as these two continue to exchange blows back and forth. Timeout of the court. 7-point game. Illinois in front with 13:55 to play. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new rotors.
When you buy 2 Duralast rotors during our spring sale, you get Duralast brake pads free.
Free?
With the rotors.
Well, that's great. What if I need extra stopping power?
You can upgrade to Duralast Gold pads for just $10.
So Duralast pads are free?
Yep.
And an upgrade is just $10?
That's right. Part of the spring sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
He's coming. Here he goes.
Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for a new one out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless. What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliate.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ball above all. Am I right, y'all? Any questions?
Professor, NCAA Division I women's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to get loud? Rep your squad? Get your players hyped up to go all the way to the ship? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/WBB tickets.
55-48 Illinois advantage with under 14 minutes to play here from Milwaukee. It's time for the Coles fact of the game. Illinois has the third most NCAA tournament wins without a national title. The Illini boast 45 wins in March Madness. Only 2 schools have won more games without winning at all. Purdue now on 50 wins after beating High Point yesterday. Gonzaga has 47 after blowing out Georgia on Thursday as well. But Illinois looking to add another one to that tally and hopeful for another long run in this March Madness extravaganza. That's the fact of the game, sponsored by Kohl's. Make this spring a stylish one with on-trend looks for every occasion when you shop at Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where families come first.
Well, you've got a couple of big things right now for Sean Miller. You have to get Conwell open. You have to get Boswell off him or get him screened. And you've got to get back in the rebounding game because they just keep adding up. And that's a big, big issue. It's 29-16 right now, Illinois on the glass. And you also have got to figure out a way, along with Conwell, how are you going to get to that foul line so you can set your defense?
Still no Fremantle on the floor right now. Some light pressure in the backcourt. Now they're going to call the dogs off Will Xavier as Boswell moves it left to right and hands it off in the front court for Yakachonis, right in front of that stripe on the far side of the court. Back to Boswell, 30 feet away on the right wing. Boswell swings it near side corner. Riley's going to drive baseline, sneaking and walking that tightrope. 7 to shoot for Ivicic. Bounce pass, backdoor. Riley, so smart, caught the defense napping and makes him pay with another slam. 57-48 Illinois.
He caught John Hoogley standing straight up with his hands at his side again.
Maddox off the screen, hooks it. Hoogley will try a left wing 3. Off the heel, rebound right into the arms of Riley, who has come alive in this second half. 8 points, 2 rebounds for the freshman. Now it's Boswell driving down the left alley. He's bumped on the take and the pass. It'll be the 5th team foul on Xavier as Hunter picks up his 3rd. So Xavier will make some changes. Swain, Foster, Fremantle will all check in. Conwell's going to go to the bench with just the 9 points. Remember, he scored 38 points against the vaunted Marquette defense in the Big East tournament. A tough shot after tough shot against Cam Jones and company. But Boswell has given him no space here tonight. Here's Riley straight away with 13 minutes remaining. 15 to shoot. Riley lost the defense. He's putting on a dunk contest in Milwaukee. 59-48 Riley can do no wrong in his first NCAA tournament game. Foster driving right. Riley steps up defensively. Foster keeps the dribble on the right wing. Now he'll fire a three. In and out. Rebound underneath Ivisic. Illinois from left to right. Boswell sprints it, leaves it. Yakachonis down the middle. Had it stripped out of bounds. It'll stay here underneath with 22 to shoot.
Xavier has got to get some semblance of action that gets the ball into the paint. It's not about shooting a three. Run one of their sets that can get it reversed, get it into a handoff and a turn, because right now Illinois is getting what they want on this offensive end.
Riley has it straight away. Illinois has made 5 in a row. They're 8 for 11 from the floor in this second half. Riley, he check. Oh, he is scorching hot. A right wing three connects again. Will Riley putting on a show. 13 points for the freshman. Five-serve form is alive with Illini fans. It's 62-48 Illinois. 12 minutes to play. Swain, entry pass, and a drag down by Ivisic. He'll be called for the foul in the restricted area. Timeout on the floor. Everybody will catch their breath. What Will Riley is doing has been jaw-dropping at times. The size at 6'8", 195. From the outside, the mid-range, the inside, the defense. Right now, he's got everything on full display with a timeout on the floor. 62-48 Illinois. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my superhydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
When the grass starts growing, it's time to get mowing with Steel. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or tackling serious acreage, Steel mowers are built to get the job done. Shop in-store or online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel, let's go mow. Available for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
If you're a do-it-yourselfer, don't miss Power Torque Tools DIY days at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, save $20 on a Power Torque 248-piece mechanics tool set. O Rewards members get a $5 reward. Power Torque professional hand tools come with a lifetime guarantee. Visit your O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol, America's #1 brand of shaving cream. Barbasol's thick and rich lather gives you a close, comfortable shave for just half the price of gels.
Barbasol. Monster.com helps you slam dunk the job search and make your next career move. With great coaching and millions of job openings, Monster.com empowers you to score your next position and win the job hunt. Get off the bench and go to Monster.com today.
62-48, Illinois in front in this 6-11 matchup, final of this Friday evening in Milwaukee. Glad to have you with us, Snow Eagle, and Coach Tom Crean with you courtside. The Jeep Celebration event is your chance to start a brand new adventure. Hurry in for an exceptional offer on Jeep's Go Anywhere, Do Anything SUVs, and let the ride of a lifetime begin. Well, right now, it's the game of a lifetime, second half of a lifetime for Will Riley. He has been sensational in extending this Illini lead to 14.
And it's so effortless for him. I mean, it just really is. The three looks great. He made the back cut. He got the dunk on the drive. He had that incredible verticality block in the first half or second half.
Conwell's back on the floor. He's going to trigger in for Xavier. Baseline near side. Lob it in. Looking for Fremantle. Knocked away by Johnson. But recovered by Foster. And all is well with Xavier as Swain will shimmy, shake his way down the right alley. Now to the top of the restricted area. A couple of pump fakes through two defenders. Floats it in. Tough finish. Dalen Swain keeping his team in it with 15 points. It's 62-50. Illinois up a dozen.
Great after timeout call by Sean Miller because they cleared Conwell all the way through, which got Boswell out of help and had everybody believing it was going to Conwell. Great play by Swain.
11 and a half to play. They're just putting the ball in Riley's hands and letting him go to work. Now it's Iacochonis straight away, driving down the right alley through contact, floats it up short, but 2 free throws once again as Iacochonis continues to be a terror to defend for Xavier.
Well, Will Riley, Iacochonis, those guys pound the ball. They just pound it in a good way. It's low to the ground, they attack, they drop that shoulder, but you're not getting that dribble with the way they pound it and get it out in front of them.
Iacochonis now 7 for 7 at the free throw line. He'll get 2 more. Illinois is 11 for 11, and we're about to find out if the broadcaster's jinx is real, as his first free throw is good. I knew it. I knew that we were sick.
Come on, this guy's played in sold-out arenas where they smoke and drink the entire game.
That's true.
Shoot off gunshots.
I was going to say, flares go off.
Flares, better word. Flare's a better word.
And they are. They're very apparent and in the viewpoint, the purview behind the basket. Iacochonis goes 2 for 2. You hear that from all the European players as they make it to the NBA. As Iacochonis makes it 64-50 Illinois, that once you play in those international environments, nothing will faze you. Swain has to look out from behind. He's poked. Iacochonis on the deck. Saves it, but it rolls out of bounds. So Xavier catches a break, but Iacochonis firing the crowd up. The Illini faithful have been loud from the start, and they love what they're seeing from this Illinois bunch. Iacochonis recognized that Swain had no idea he was creeping up behind him and nearly had a highlight steal. 11 minutes to play. Illinois 64, Xavier 50. The Musketeers came back from 13 down in their first 4 win against Texas on Wednesday night. Do they have another comeback in them? Swain is looking to do everything he can. Got to the left block, pump fake, step through, underneath, reverse finish. Off the window, he's got 17.
You called it, and all I'll say about that move is it was big time. That's how I sum it up. It was beautiful.
64-52 Illinois. Under 11 to play. Riley drives middle, long stride to the rim, banks it home with a left hand. Will Riley, a man possessed. 66-52. Riley has been the answer to every question in the second half.
He really has. Orlando Antigua, when they left Kentucky, he went to Illinois. Will Riley was one of those main recruits he had the relationship with. They bring him in. They've got great staff recruiting at Illinois. But Orlando Antigua made his presence felt immediately when he joined Brad Underwood's staff again and signing somebody like Will Riley.
Free throw up and good. He's got 12 second half points, 16 for the game, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks in 22 minutes in his NCAA tournament debut. It's 67-52. Conwell left wing 3. Way too strong. Long rebound poked by Boswell, saved by Hummerkaus. Illinois up 15 with the basketball, approaching the midway point of the second. And Boswell pedal to the metal. Right wing 3. Hummerkaus missed it wide left. And the weak side rebound is Swain. Now Xavier's looking to push. Swain puts his head down. The trailer is Maddox on the left wing. Drives middle into the paint. Hangs. Missed it short. Good defense by Johnson. Riley swipes it down. He'll bring it to the front court with no numbers. He'll slow it down on the right wing. 10 minutes to play. Illinois up 15. Looking for a knockout punch midway through this second half. Boswell holding on his left hip right at the midcourt stripe. Screen to his right comes from Morez Johnson. Oh, Johnson dives to the rim. A perfect delivery from Boswell. Johnson does the rest in style. 69-52. Illinois has made 8 of its last 9, and Xavier needs to talk it over.
Xavier has not put any pressure on that ball in the last couple of possessions. Everybody's hand was down. They were hugged up on their man. Beautiful pass inside to Johnson. There was nobody near him on that dunk. They've got to regroup quickly over at Xavier, and it's not just the offense. It's picking up that defensive pressure, picking up that activity, and not let people see the openings and then cut off the dribble, get in help position, or this thing's going to be over quickly.
Largest lead now for Illinois with 9:39 to play in this second half. It's at 17 points. Robinhood Gold gets you a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions. The new gold standard is here. Sign up at robinhood.com/gold. This has just been a masterclass for Illinois on both ends of the floor. Defensively, you mentioned the spark block, it felt like, for Riley. That's when this game completely turned. Xavier had come out, cut it to a one-possession game in the opening seconds of this second half. Since then, it's been all Illini all the time.
It really has. You know what's interesting about Will Riley for such a young player? He's getting all these points, and they're all there coming in the flow of the offense. There's been no hunt. There's been no settle. There's been no I'm going to get my shot. It's all been in the cohesiveness of 5 guys playing together for Illinois.
For the Illini now with 7 assists from Yakachonis, a couple from Boswell. They've got 11 as a team on 23 made field goals. Xavier basketball in the front court. McKnight off the screen to his left, looking to drive, kick near side corner. Hughley tries to get it back to his point guard. Conwell couldn't get to there. And then a dangerous pass is saved by Swain on the right wing, couple feet behind the line. Swain looks to take a running start, trying to get into the lane. Back to McKnight, left wing with 6 on the shot clock. He'll fire. Missed the 3 short. Weak side rebound. Hughley couldn't sneak it in. Merez Johnson clears. A 5-on-4 left to right for Illinois. Boswell finds Humrickhouse. Left wing 3. Short. And the weak side rebound falls into the capable arms of Jerome Hunter. Now here comes McKnight from right to left. Finds the trailing Swain, who's been the star offensively. Straightaway 3 is good. Jerome Hunter finds Nylon. Makes it 69-55 with 8:50 to play.
That's Jerome Hunter's 3-point spot right there. He had it the other night in Dayton. He's got it on this one. Missed one earlier. Great job. They never found the trail man in Jerome Hunter for Illinois.
He's above 50% from 3 on the season, but only takes good ones. Near side corner, Riley circles around with a left-handed dribble. What a find inside to get it to Merez Johnson, left block. Puts it on the deck, puts it up, and he's fouled by Hughley. So Johnson will shoot 2 with 8:30 to play in a 14-point game. Make it 8. Yes, 14. I can't do math very well. So 14 points.
Well, you sing, though.
I do.
Sing. You don't need the math.
Yeah,
you just need to be able to count your money.
You know what I do? I do words for a living. I don't do numbers.
That's a good point. You do words well. You'll have a lot of money. You won't have to count it.
I like it. I like your thought process. Johnson will go to the free throw line where he shoots it at 62% on the season, and his first one is up and good. Illinois, 15 of 15 at the charity stripe here tonight.
Merez Johnson's like all these guys. They stay on the line right now tonight. They get great lift. They hold their follow-through. So many times guys fall off the line forward, or their shoulders come back and they fall backwards early. These guys are staying right in the line. Perfect for them.
You know what my high school basketball coach used to say?
What?
On your toes and hold the pose.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I've heard 10 fingers, 10 hands. I'd never heard on your toes, hold the pose. That's very good.
Merez Johnson makes the second.
I think Lenny Acuff's going to steal that.
He might take it. We're going to take an Acuff visit by the end of the night. As Johnson sits after going 2 for 2 at the line, it's back to a 16-point game. 71-55 Illinois with 8:20 to play. Conwell drives right, and he shuffled the feet. Last second, Kylan Boswell has put him in a torture chamber.
It really has, and they've done a great job. It's the second time that they took Conwell off the top of the key screen and rescreened quickly, but Boswell gets through that screen. He goes over the top, he comes back, he's right in the body of Conwell.
Skip pass, near side corner, open look, 3 balls short from White. And the rebound for Conwell. There's still 8:05 to play here. It's just a 16-point game. We've seen Xavier make some big comebacks, including 2 nights ago. Swain gets in the paint, and once again, he just pushes it through with a right hand from straight away.
Great play by Swain, because that was not the 3 that Brad Underwood wanted, with Trey Wright shooting a right corner 3. Now he's imploring his team to get movement in this offense.
71-57, 7:45 to play. Illinois up by 14, led by as many as 17 a few moments ago. Yakachonis off the Ivisic screen. Pick and pop. Ivisic sets the left wing 3. Tip nets. Tomislav Ivisic has been perfect from the outside. His 4th 3 of the night. 74-57. And then McKnight gets fouled on the takedown the left alley with 7:24 to play. It's back to a 17-point Illinois lead. And the 4th made 3 tonight for Ivisic, the most by a 7-footer in NCAA tournament history. Timeout on the court.
He's not done yet, Noah, because the way they're guarding this big roll, Hughley can't get back to him. And Hughley's at the 5. He's staying with the ball on the drive. And all they're doing on that drive is setting up, baiting the big end to throw it back to Ivisic. You know Ivisic is a popper. You've got to be able to make that adjustment mentally, defensively, and now Sean Miller's going to have to make the adjustment in this timeout.
Timeout on the floor, score. Illinois 74, Xavier 57, 7:24 to play. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With a Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
In the face of uncertainty, some things remain steady, like the Cummins 2027 X15. Built on 25 plus years of experience and delivering up to 4% better fuel efficiency in a weight-neutral system, the X15 gives you the strength to move forward fearlessly and confidence that no matter the obstacle, you can and will rise above it. The 2027 X15, forever rising. Estimates based on preliminary testing. Individual results may vary.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Illinois matching their largest lead, 74-57 with 7:24 to play in the second half. Let's check the schedule of tournament games coming up on Westwood One, sponsored by the 2027 X15 engine from Cummins, featuring better fuel efficiency, immense power, and backed by 25 plus years of experience. The 2027 X15 is built to rise above the challenges of tomorrow. The X15, forever rising. Well, Sunday here in Milwaukee, Ole Miss and Iowa State, after they both won the early session games, and number 3 seed Kentucky is awaiting the winner of this one. The times will be announced later tonight after the conclusion of this game, as McKnight goes to the free throw line for Xavier and sticks the first of 2. 79% shooter. McKnight in this game has forced the issue in transition well. 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 turnover, as the second one rolls in and out. So Xavier now 8 for 11 from the free throw line. Illinois a perfect 16 for 16, and it's 74-58. Illini in front with 7:15 to play.
Well, if you're going to make your run, Xavier's the time right now. They got to get this to 10 or 8 before that 4-minute timeout.
Ivisic had it knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Xavier. Boswell was underneath all alone. He just couldn't quite get it to him in time, and now Hughley's going to sit. Fremantle's going to come back in. So Fremantle, Conwell, Jerome Hunter, as well as Foster and McKnight are the 5 on the floor for Xavier, with another deflection on that inbound from Yakachonis. It'll be now a side out of bounds on the near sideline with 9 on the shot clock. Yakachonis, Boswell, Riley, Ivisic, and Trey White, the starting 5 out there for Illinois. Yakachonis on the right wing, looking inside, knocked away. Again, this time out of bounds off Ivisic. It was Fremantle who got a hand on it on the right block, and Ivisic was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Out of bounds on the baseline, now 94 feet, 7 minutes to play. Xavier will move from right to left, down 74-58. Foster's chest pass, right wing. Extra delivery goes to Conwell on the outside. Off the screen to his left, he'll rise on a contested 3. He's hit, and he'll get 3 free throws, and it rolls off the back iron. Trey White just got a little too close, and Conwell can finally maybe get himself going at the charity stripe.
Absolutely, and you got a chance now, because that was a very poor possession for Illinois this last time. They were playing straight up and down. They got away with the deflection, which gave them a second out of bounds. They weren't even close. That pass from Yakachonis wasn't even close to Ivisic inside. So Conwell, just his 3rd, 4th, and 5th free throw attempts of the evening. And the first one goes down to get him into double figures with 10 points.
Conwell, 7th in the Big East in points per game, 2nd in threes made per game. He had that opening 3 to get the scoring started. He has not made one since. 0 for his last 3. He's 3 for 9 overall. Hits the 2nd of 3 free throws. As we've talked about, Kylan Boswell, the numbers are impressive. He's got 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. But his defense has been on a different level tonight on Conwell, whose 3rd free throw is up and good.
Well, it has. And now, so if you can't get it to Conwell, clear him out and get some action. You're 1 foul away from being in the bonus, the rest of the way for Xavier. These are some big stops. This thing is back down to 13. You want to try to have this down in the 8-10 area by the time you get to the 4-minute timeout.
Tough catch for Ivisic, and he had it knocked away with a foul on Xavier with 6:29 to play. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for Tomislav Ivisic. It'll go against Jerome Hunter, his 4th. So Hunter now with 4. Conwell has 3. Fremantle has 3. Foster has 2. Swain's going to have to come back in. He's been their leading scorer tonight, and Hunter will have to go to the bench. The Indiana transfer who has dealt with so much through his collegiate career will take a seat. 6:29 to play. Ivisic to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 75% shooter. Illinois 16 for 16 at the charity stripe tonight, and he hits. Noah Eagle and Tom Crean here at our Grainger courtside seats in Milwaukee. Stay on top of your game with Grainger, industrial grade products right when you need them to help your business move forward. When you call 1-800-GRAINGER or click Grainger.com. Ivisic goes 2 for 2 at the line, 76-61. Illinois in front with 6.5 to play. Xavier moves it right to left into the front court. Top of the key, Swain drives down the left alley. Nobody picked up the basketball. The easiest bucket of the night on the right-handed finish from Swain.
The same action they got Swain a bucket with before. It's a Spain look because there's a screen at the top of the key and a screen right under that. No communication, another basket.
76-63. Illinois in front with the basketball. Ivisic straight away. His 3 this time a little too strong. Rebound uncontested to Swain. Looking to push, bounce it up ahead. And McKnight streaking to the rim down the left alley. Left-handed finish. Back to within 11 now. 76-65. And the Xavier bench on its feet. Xavier fans in the building starting to get a little more involved with 5:45 to play.
We always called this the moment of truth, and it's for both teams right now. Because Illinois needs another basket to feel good, and Xavier needs another stop, bring this thing under 10.
Riley right wing, back to the logo at midcourt. It's Boswell holding on his left hip, puts it on the deck with the left hand, driving on Conwell, crosses over back right, gets to the rim, floats it up, no. Too strong, weak side rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Fremantle. It's going to stay here with Illinois. They get the stop, but they cannot claim that defensive board, and the Illini with a fresh 20. Yakachonis inbounds baseline far side, holding on his right hip. Looking over the top of the defense for Ivisic. Fremantle's right there. He tipped it away. A steal. Conwell comes up with it right to left. Step into a straightaway 3. Short. That would have been a huge hit. Instead, Yakachonis has his 7th rebound of the night. 5:09 to play. 76-65. Illinois with the basketball in the lead. Off the screen to his right from Ivisic. Yakachonis had it knocked away, gets it right back, picks up his dribble, just past to the midcourt line. It's Boswell with a left-handed dribble, 6 to shoot. Boswell guarded by Conwell, cross, puts up a straightaway 3. Too strong, rebound, fought for, taken by Fremantle. 4:45 to play. Xavier trying to get it to single digits here. McKnight goes coast to coast. A lot of contact, no foul.
A lot of contact. You got to call that. Come on, you got to call that this late in the game. They're fighting back, attacking, much like the Texas comeback the other night.
It was Yakachonis. There's the last line of defense. He felt he went vertical, and now we've got a timeout called by Brad Underwood with 4:33 to play in this second half. 76-65 Illinois. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
And that is why many of the greatest feats of fandom require you to be on your feet. Any questions?
Professor, NCAA men's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to show up, show out, give it 110 from tip to the final buzzer? Oh, you're ready. March Madness.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have you filled out your bracket yet? Have you filled it out and have you joined our group yet? To track all the way through every single live stream that we do here on Toronto Sports Insider for March Madness. Get your brackets in now. They lock Thursday before the first game tips off. So make sure you click that link that is pinned in the chat. And while you're at it and we've got your attention, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. We're trying to grow an awesome community here and hit 100,000 subscribers. Please help us get there. We'll be live every single game of March Madness. See you back in the chat.
With 24 on the shot clock. Hard, but this is still a spot right now. You got a chance to cut this under 10 before the 4-minute TV timeout. Just got to get that second win. They've done it the other night against Texas. McKnight lobs it in towards the top of the key. Now a bounce pass to the right wing for Swain. Conwell's been quiet. He has it straight away, guarded by Boswell again. Now Swain looking to attack on Riley. He goes right at the freshman on the left block, floats it in, off the window, through the contact, and a chance for three. Dalen Swain putting him in the weight room with 4:04 to play, and Xavier's back within 9. A right slot drive with his left hand into the middle of the floor, the pump fake, the finish, drawing the contact. Swain is so good getting to the basket, especially with that left hand. Drives both ways, but the left has been there for him all night. He's got 23 points, a career high, to go with 8 rebounds and 3 assists in 28 minutes. He'll go to the free throw line to try to get this to within an 8-point game with 4:04 to play, and the free throw is up and good. 24 points for Swain. Maddox is going to check in for him with 4:04 left. It's 76-68. Xavier's within striking distance. Their bench is on its feet. Their fans clapping their hands, and Sean Miller looks a lot more optimistic than he did a couple minutes ago. And he did a great job getting Swain out so he can get him through this TV timeout and check him back in. Brilliant coaching over there. Boswell guarded by Maddox, a couple feet behind the line. Bounce it, short corner, far side. Ivisic facing up on Hughley. Now he'll back him down. Around the horn it goes. Near side wing. Yakachonis 3. Missed it wide left. Weak side rebound. Out of bounds. No, it stayed there. Ivisic saved it. Yakachonis now on the outside. Riley a left wing 3. He buries it. The Will Riley explosion continues. 79-68 Illinois. 3.5 to play. Riley's got 19. McKnight leaves it. Foster on the outside. Yakachonis with a steal. The cookies and the milk on the other end. The swipe, the score. Yakachonis now is 16. And Illinois leads 81-68 with 3 minutes to play. Foster looking to drive. Spins in the lane. Step through. Oh! Ivisic sent him packing. 2:45 to play, and Illinois can feel it now, up by 13. Will Riley grab momentum back again with that 3. Goodness gracious, what a game he has had. Yakachonis picks up his dribble 40 feet away. Leaves it now for Boswell on the near side wing. Double comes, Humrickhouse, right wing 3. Too strong, popped up in the air, it's going the other way. Riley with a loose ball foul. That'll be his 3rd personal. 2:26 to play. We'll step aside here with a timeout on the floor. 81-68 Illinois. They are 2.5 minutes away from advancing to the round of 32 in Milwaukee. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy.
Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Something amazing is happening here. Teams are using AI to improve performance. That's because CDW data engineers are unlocking the next era of AI with Intel Core Ultra processors. With the power to run workloads faster, your business has a better shot at success. Intel and CDW. Make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/Intel Client.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
(81-68), 2:26 to play. Illinois up by 13 points in Milwaukee. They have just had every answer at every turn. Xavier was making a push, had it to within a couple possessions, and Will Riley has been an absolute superstar. The freshman with 19 points on 7 of 10 shooting, and Illinois has completely shut down the Xavier three-point attack as well. As we take a check at the attendance, sponsored by Uber Eats. Uber Eats is delivering game day deals from hundreds of your local favorites all week. Order now on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details. There are 16,903 in attendance here in Milwaukee for this one, and you can really hear that Illinois fan base. They traveled incredibly well, as they normally do.
Yeah, and I'd like to cheer for Will Riley, because everything he's done is like we've said. It's been in the flow of the offense, the context of the offense. No settles, no hunting, no ball sticks, just taking what the defense has given him.
McKnight's going to go to the free throw line here with 2:26 left. 13-point deficit, and the first one goes down on the front end of the 1-and-1. So both teams in the bonus. In fact, Illinois will be in the double bonus the rest of the way here. McKnight will get one more free throw. He's got 12 points and 2 rebounds. Second one up, in and out, and a rebound to Avicic with a great seal on Fremantle, who has been radio silent. He had 5 early points in the opening minutes. He hasn't scored since. 2:15 to play. Illinois up by a dozen. With the basketball, they'll take as much of this clock as they can. Yakachonis straight away. Swain steps up defensively. Now it's Riley. Right back to Yakachonis, two-man game to the left wing. Puts it on the deck, crossing over, driving to his left. Conwell cuts him off. Swing it. Riley straight away. One on the shot clock. Gets it off just in time. Couple feet behind the line. It doesn't matter. It's Will Riley's night. He owns it in Milwaukee. They will look to make sure he got it off, but for the time being, it's 84-69. Riley, everything he touches is gold, and they have confirmed it. 1:52 to play. 15-point Illinois lead, and Riley showing off things he didn't even know he had in the bag.
Well, you're seeing Will Riley came into college this year at Illinois, was in most of the mock draft lotteries. Now you're seeing why. He wasn't that guy at the beginning of the year, but he is that guy right now. He is him.
Left wing three, Swain is third of the night. Goes down.
Swain had 3 threes going into March Madness. He's got 3 threes since. Or 4 threes.
90 seconds
4 threes. Got one the other night.
84-72, Illinois in front. They break the press. With 23 on the shot clock. Let's see if Xavier will try to force a turnover, maybe try to find a trap. 15 to shoot. Yakachonis picks up his dribble, leaves it. Boswell right in front of the midcourt stripe. Will they find Riley again? He's been out on a different level of heater in this second half. Yakachonis will try right wing three. No, missed it wide left. And the rebound's going the other way over the top. It's going to be Trey White picking up the personal foul with 1:07 remaining, and that's going to be free throws now for Xavier.
That's a great call by the official. It works out totally in Xavier's favor. It wasn't over the back. Now you got a chance to get 2 free points, set your defense again. You get this to 10, you still don't have to foul, but you have to pick your pressure up because you can't let them take this down with ease into the 8-second mark. And the free throw here goes down for Jerome Hunter. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, your home for the national championships.
Yo, it's Jacob Hester from Off Campus on College Sports Radio. For full breakdowns of this game and more, tune in weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern on Channel 84 or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
From Jerome Hunter, and now Illinois looking to break some full court pressure with 1 minute remaining. Boswell gets it across with 21 on the shot clock. The Illini faithful that have stuck around all on their feet and applauding for Brad Underwood's team and the performance they put together in this second half. It's 84-73. Riley has been the star. Now he'll drive to his right. Down the alley. Missed it. Follow. Ivicic puts it home. 39.9 seconds left. 86-73 Illinois. Xavier looking to get one final shot off here. McKnight drives middle. Outside Fremantle in his last college game. Missed the three ball short from the right wing. Rebound tracked down in the far side corner. Sean Miller calls off the Dogs with the shot clock turned off. Illinois off the Elite Eight run last year, showing that they have every bit in that arsenal with a brand new looking team this year. And behind two star freshmen, they dominate the second half. 86-73, your final score as Illinois continues their dance into the round of 32. What a performance. Will Riley with 22 points, 4 rebounds. Ivicic with a double-double of 20 and 10. Near triple-double for Yakachonis. Let's check some of those stats. Sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. With TurboTax, now taxes is getting an expert who files your taxes for you so you can stay focused on following your bracket. Intuit TurboTax. Now this is taxes. For Yakachonis, 16 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. Will Riley, 22 points, 4 boards. Ivicic with 20 and 10. Boswell had 15 and 5 to go with his incredible defense. 48% from the floor, Illinois, 40% from 3. They got it done on both ends of the floor, and Will Riley was just insane down the stretch. This is a kid who still has braces on his teeth and delivering a vintage NCAA tournament performance for his team. What a game for Illinois. 86-73, the final score. Joining us courtside, Kylan Boswell of the Illinois Fighting Illini. Kylan, it was so interesting to watch this team coming in because it's such a new group from what last year looked like for Illinois, yourself included, and not everybody on this team has tournament experience. You're one of the few guys that does. So if you were to grade the overall team performance from what you saw today, based on the lack of experience your team has, how would you do it?
I'd say it's an A+ for us, for sure. At times, these late games, we let our mentality slip, get too casual, and I feel like today we did a great job of that. Our energy and effort was on point. I kept telling the guys that if you're going against a team that's very mature like Xavier, they're going to take over those mishaps that we have throughout the game, so we can't have as many as we can. So I think we did a great job of that today.
Well, Colin, you play way beyond your age, and you've been one of the best all-around guards in college basketball for a while, but you've taken your defense to another level. What were your personal keys on guarding Ryan Conwell?
Not letting him get to his right. I was watching a lot of film. He loves like a right little hezzy pull. In transition, try to pick him up as high as I can. And when he has it, just nothing comfortable for him. I feel like I've done a great job of that all year with these great guards, just making them try to be uncomfortable as they can. Fighting over the ball screens, but he's really, really good today, but I feel like I did my matchup really well.
What makes your guys' offense so unique is you can be a playmaker. We saw a couple just fantastic passes on some dives from Tommy and some others in this game. Obviously, Kaspers can be a playmaker. And then now you add Will Riley. You got this young freshman with braces still on his teeth going out there and killing in an NCAA tournament game. Just offensively, it just feels like you guys have so many options. How does that work for somebody like you who can run the show and make sure everybody does get involved?
I think everybody just buying into what they can do best.
Right.
We all understand what Coach Underwood and Tyler's plan is for us. Nobody has ego problems. Nobody has those situations for a team. I think all of us understand what we do best, and letting Will and KJ, let them try to play and make the best they can. And me and Tom being facilitators for those two guys, I've just been clicking on all cylinders.
Well, whether it was Danny Wolf when you went up there and just took him out of the game at Michigan and had a great scoring game, it seems to me when you get the biggest assignment, you also have the biggest offensive game. Are you a guy that totally lets his defense get his offense going?
Yeah, I've been preaching this all year. TJ came up to one of us in the games after we lost a bad one, and we were in the locker room. He was just telling me personally, like, he always took his defense assignment first, and that's all he cared about, and then offense just flowed for him. And ever since then, he told me that. I just had my same approach each and every day.
Well, you're doing that. You are absolutely doing that.
You.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats, Kylan. Good luck.
Appreciate it, guys. Great to meet you.
You too. That is Kylan Boswell of Illinois as his Illini defeat Xavier by a final score of 86-73 here in Milwaukee to round out what was a fun day of 4 games at Fiserv Forum. What a performance by the Illini, just excellent in all facets of the game, and such a balanced attack as well, which is going to make this one tough because it's time now to select the player of the game, sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Shop these limited-time savings before they're gone. Lowe's, they help you save. Coach, I have a feeling we're going to go, but make sure you confirm it for me, your Lowe's player of the game. I love Boswell, there's no doubt, but the Will Riley experience, as you called it, it was in full effect. Everybody saw it in the arena. Everybody heard it from us. Phenomenal. Will Riley was excellent. He showed what everybody in the NBA was excited about with his upcoming future whenever he decides to do it. But the strength he's gained, the confidence he's gained, and again, a guy that did everything in the flow and the context of the offense, he's the player of the game. Once again, your final score in our final game of the day: Illinois 86, Xavier 73. The Illini will face Kentucky on Sunday. When we return, we'll have more of the All-State post-game report. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
And that is why many of the greatest feats of fandom require you to be on your feet.
What's up, insiders? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for the first 4. The tournament is here. March Madness is here. The craziness is here. Don't forget, hit that like button down below and share this link out so we can get more basketball fans here in the chat hanging out with us, cheering on your favorite team, or if you've got any bets on the game, let us know. We'll see you back in the chat. Thanks for being here. Good luck to your team.
Conditions. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Subject to change.
Paying rent can feel like throwing money away. And when you're spending so much, it can be hard to see yourself buying a home. So Rocket Mortgage is helping you put your monthly rent towards home ownership with Rent Rewards. For the first time, save up to $5,000 off the cost of your first home just by paying rent. Only at Rocket Mortgage. Call 800-4ROCKET or visit rocket.com to find out more.
Rocket Mortgage, LLC. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now, that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
Ball above all. Am I right?